Hi everyone, welcome to another little vid. I've been up in the loft again, bringing bits and pieces down, having a little sort out. This was a while ago, and I found some of my old top trumps, and I've been buying a few more packs since. Now this deck has survived childhood. The case hasn't. Don't know what happened to that. But yeah, I'll go through some of these in a bit more detail, but for now I'll just do an overview. Got the Rob Gurnaldinho bit of that going on, and fittingly bit of 360 in the background, so that's worked out alright. Little tribute to Rob. Next up is Marvel superheroes and supervillains. So I had both of these as a kid, passed down from my cousin, passed on again to younger bro. They're a bit dog-eared and a bit of a state now, so I rebought these, I don't know, 5-6 years ago maybe. Creeping up in price, but loads of nostalgia for these. We used to absolutely rinse these as kids, so we'll definitely go through them. A couple of football ones. These are my most recent sort of purchases. So we've got today's strikers, European club football, and Western gunfighters. So I'm buying a few more. There's a few more I'm after. I'm not going crazy with them, but I'll pick a few up as and when. So this deck, I remember playing this with my mum actually, getting her, roping her into having a few games with me. Cars, vehicles of all descriptions are quite a common theme among a lot of the top trumps. There's a few I'm after. Nice old school CRX there. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. I do like Honda. Had quite a few. So yeah, let's go through these, because these are my favourites. Proper old school 80s, early 90s superheroes. Old attire, and that's Wolverine's old attire, obviously. Just such classic artwork. I had an action figure of the Human Torch. Looking at that has sort of reminded me about that, and it was a good one and all. Might have to have a little look on eBay for that. Yeah, most of these are obviously familiar. Some of these, Moondragon, not heard of. Gardener. Outside of these cards anyway, but most of them are pretty well known. So yeah, that's the superheroes. Creeping in price now, these two. Creeping in price. You'd be surprised what you'd have to pay to get your hands on these. I paid a fair bit as well, but it's gone up since then. So yeah, anyone that's not played top trumps, and I've not played them for like 30 years, you take turns, you choose a value. So you're thinking Kingpin, he's probably going to outweigh my opponent's card, so you go head to head on weight. If you win, Doc Ock, you'd win, so you take that card. collector, so I always remember this guy. Remember him from the comics, and I just remember thinking he was like well overpowered in the game as well, which he is, to be fair. Yeah, some proper classics. Must admit, I'm not a massive fan of the Marvel series of films, like modern Marvel films. It's the old school cartoons and comics and stuff that still do it for me. Mad thinker. So yeah, classic soup trumps. Won't go through all of these. I'll tell you what. Just have a quick look at some of the football ones, and then, oh yeah, a bit of old school Subbuteo. So yeah, this is, again, must be late 80s, very early 90s. I need to look at the camera rather than looking at the cards, because I realise I'm not quite always getting these in focus. So, old Hughesy, Sparky, what a player he was. A bit of Teddy. Mark Hateley, I remember him scoring a fucking shitload of goals up in Scotland. Peter Beardsley playing for Everton there. Got Alan Shearer there, proper young, playing for Southampton. Turned United down twice. Mickey Quinn. Big Niall Quinn. Steve Ball, he scored a lot of goals. He scored a lot of goals in the Division 1. Yeah, a bit of righty. Yeah, classic stuff. Fuck it, 2 more. Might as well just flick through them all. Let's see if I can try and get these on view a bit better. So this one's European club football. I don't remember Chelsea playing too much European football back in this time. Never mind. Yeah, so a bit of Samp. Their kit just never changed, did it? Always liked their kit, Sampdoria. There's old Quinny again. PSV. Bit of Rangers. Yeah. Carpaccio there, proper young when he played for Juve. In Barca. That Milan side, sort of 1989. That was yeah, that was a hell of a side. That. Not that I was watching. I mean, I was 6 years old, but just from stuff I've seen and sort of seen about them since, considered one of the best of all time. Then Ajax, bit United, Inter there, bit Klinsmann during his Inter days. Right, last one. Let's see if I can keep this all under 10 minutes. And it is Western Gunfighters. So this is quite an old. I think this might even be 70s issue. This pack says Waddington's on the front, but before that it was distributed by Dubrec. Now I'm not any sort of expert, but I've had a brief read up. It'd be good to know a bit more. But so this deck is obviously what it says on the tin. It's Western Gunfighters. So it's all the famous names: Black Bart, Doc Holliday, Butch Cassidy, Jesse James, Geronimo, White Earp. This is pricey as well. This deck, this costs a few quid to get hold of. There's the Sundance Kid, Billy the Kid, Bloody Bill Anderson. What a name. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, that is it. I used to absolutely love Top Trumps. I used to play it on the school playground with mates and stuff. Yeah, I'll be after a few more. Not going to go mad. Yeah, probably stick them in some pickups and stuff as and when I get them. But yeah, that is it for now. Just gone past 10, so gonna leave it there. Cheers for watching. If anyone's watched this and enjoyed it, I'm sure there's loads of people that used to play Top Trumps back in the day, so it'd be really good in the comments and stuff to hear like which of the Top Trumps you liked. Has anyone still got any that you recommend that are decent? So yeah, cheers.